Hi folks, welcome back again. It's Nick here in the chair, zxspectrum again, and we're playing Cavelon, or Cavelon, however you want to pronounce it, published by Ocean in 1984. It's a maze game which also came out on the Commodore 64, not sure if it came out on the Amstrad CPC, but anyway, you control this knight going through a maze. You must avoid archers and knights to collect all the pieces of a door. Once you've collected those, here we are coming up to the castle, once you've collected those, you ascend to the next level, and there's 6 levels in total. Do all of them and you win. Hooray! Now this game is quite tricky. So here I am, the white guy, the white knight. You see the door in the left display there in red. Every time we get a bit of it, it will go white. A bit like in a minute, hopefully. Oops, yes, and the archers will shoot at you. When they're red, they'll take 1 shot to destroy. When they're, purple, they take 2, and I've died again. So I've got a bit of the door there. Where lives represented underneath the gate. Oh, man, I'm dead again. Every time you see a cross going round, that is an extra life. If I don't do very well, I have got a poke for immunity, but let's just at least have 1 go on it, if I can do any better. Nick, we already know you can't. That horse is running a bit weird. It screeches to a halt. The knight gets off into the castle. 6 levels. Do it. What could be easier than that? Now, Cavelon, the title, or Cavelon, I still don't know how to pronounce it, will keep flashing down the bottom, so if you suffer from fits, don't focus on that bit of the screen. Focus on the maze. Game designers didn't seem to worry about that sort of thing back in the day. So if you are like that, don't look at any of the Horus games either, especially at the start. Right, knights and archers, when you kill one, they do regenerate and another one will turn up. But this game, as I'm proving, is ridiculously difficult. When they fire an arrow at you, it's very hard to get out of the way. So plot your path and just try and predict when the guards are going to shoot. Yes, and they've just shot me there. So there's no time limit on this game, so probably best to just time it right. I still haven't put the poke on. I'm determined to do at least 1 stage. It's good to be determined, but that always doesn't win the day. So we're on a quest with a super knight, name unknown. Let's call him Kenneth. I believe each time you complete one of these mazes, it goes to a different coloured maze. Yes. Oh, right, avoid that. You see, we're getting better. 1 bit of the door done, and I've been shot. The scrolling is a bit weird. It doesn't scroll too much each time, and it interrupts the music. There you go. Music is a little bit annoying, but I can let that go. It's Spectrum stuff, and you soon get used to it. There are bonus items to collect for extra points. You can see my points in yellow in the top right there. High score below, bonus, but 2 is at the door, right. So you pretty much know what to do, haven't you? Go around the maze, don't get shot by anything, plot your path carefully, don't be in a rush, get all the parts of the door, and then it goes to the next screen. Right, 3 bits of the door done. Right, don't get cornered. So it's not quite Pac-Man, but it is a maze game, of which there were many. My favourite one, which I always say, well I tend to when I do maze reviews, is Maziacs. That was pretty good. I think Maziacs predates this one. I'm not sure actually. This is 1984. Maziacs might have been in the very early 80s. So I've got how many? I need about 4 more pieces of this door. That's bonus axe points. I think it's safe to get this one over here, but it does corner me. Right, 3 bits left. That's red, so you can kill him, but he will regenerate. Right, see, look, another one come back on the screen. You just can't kill these guys. This castle is very well defended. Just don't try and get in line. Best to try and work as stealth rather than anything else. Right, can I do this? We need 3 bits of the thing. I think this tune is pretty random, isn't it? It's not seem to be playing anything of any importance. Good medieval gothic there, down the bottom. Oh, and I've been killed and I'm felled and is that me dead? I think that's the last one. Right, we will put a poke in now. I'm determined to show you some of the other screens, as you can see if that differs or if it doesn't differ, but I believe it's different colours each time. So selection of joysticks, you can put it on demonstration, but no need to put that because the premise is pretty straightforward. Collect all the parts of the door, do not die. That's pretty much it, folks. Nice castle there. I don't know if you have to rescue anyone. The sword's called Excalibur. But you do need to get as many extra lives as you possibly can. There's a way of activating those, I think, for immunity. But I shouldn't need that because it should be, in theory, impossible for me to die now. We're soon going to find out, I think. Right, come on, Nick. Get the parts of the door. I think we're safe. It's amazing how much more confidence you can play a game when you know you're not going to die. But there's no reward there. The only reason I'm doing it is to show you, for review purposes, a bit more of the game. Now, pokes are good if you own the game for quite a few years and you was hopeless at it, which happened to me quite a bit, and you want to get your money's worth and see what the rest of the game was like. But there's nothing like completing the game without cheats on. I very rarely accomplished it. Magic Attack was one of the few I did. Manic Miner almost, but not quite. Spectrum games were devilishly difficult. Very, very difficult, in fact. And there was so many to play, although admittedly, back in the day when I was a kid at Spectrum and money was tight, I think I only ever played about 40 or 50, if that. Now, the modern day, well, it's always modern day, isn't it, at time of recording. You might be watching this 10 years after it's gone up. There's well, tens of thousands of playing. I certainly didn't know about this one. Right. Yeah, there must be a way of using those Excalibur things for immunity, but anyway, I certainly didn't see it in the instructions. There might be a bit more to this game, but how does it play? It plays okay, very difficult, sound you get used to, it's quite cute, it's of an era. Not the best game in the world, but it's okay. I prefer it to that C5 game we reviewed earlier on. If you haven't watched that video, have a look at it. But horses for courses, if you're into maze games, you probably would have liked this one. Right, come on. Load Runner's a good one as well, if you haven't come across that. I'm not sure this game had a sequel, but Ocean did publish quite a lot of games. They were one of the main producers. Right, how many? We need one more bit of the door. Hope you've been paying attention. Right, there's the last bit, so what's going to happen now? There we go, there's a man, he walks into the door, and we should go up a level. Here he goes, up a level, crazy animation. What's going to happen next? Cavelon, something. Right, it's exactly the same, except the colour is cyan. We've still got brickwork to work with. I think the maze is the same size as well. Okay, plot your path. 2 bits of the door done. I can't die, so they're wasting their time. They're wondering what's going on. Who is this we're fighting? Is it a ghost? What's happening, they say? Shall I turn the cheat off? No. Let's just see what the next stage is like. Because as a kid, when a level changed colour, it did convince you was getting somewhere, even if the level was practically the same. You're left wondering, core, what's going to be the colour of the next one? So let's predict it. I think it's going to be purple. Now, it might be different colours to everything on screen, so what does that leave us with? We've already had yellow. This is cyan. Green, maybe. Yeah, I'm going for green next. You do your prediction below. If you agree with me, then we get ready to have big hooray if the next stage is green. If it isn't green and you picked a different colour, well, you get ready to say hooray, and I'll go, oh hell, something like that. Right, one bit of the door left. We're zipping through because, well, we're cheating essentially. Right, what colour next? Check out the animation. There he goes. That looks a bit dodgy, but anyway, he's getting up there somehow. He's got arthritis. Cavelon. Yes, it's green! Hooray! Hooray, hooray! Well done, all those people in the comment section who predicted green. We're winning, folks. We can laugh at all the people that said red, black, or white, or any other colours. Right, I'm not sure if I got the will to complete this one, but maybe we'll do. So it's been yellow, blue, well, yellow, cyan, and green. So it might be dark blue next. I'm not sure I'll be with my predictions. I reckon it'll be, yeah. I reckon it'll be dark blue then. If we're going through all the colours, we're running out of ones, isn't it? So, yeah, dark blue. I don't think that's going to work as the other ones. Right, collect your doors. I'm enjoying this game more with a cheat on, although it's pretty pointless with a cheat on because there's no jeopardy. You know you're going to do it. But I am finding it quite relaxing in a way, knowing that I can't die. Hooray! Now, this game would have frustrated me to death back in the day. So, in answer to the question, would I have played it more than once? Probably not. I would have played something else. But I do like the graphics. I do like the idea of it, that you're in a castle. So it gave your, if you was a kid, because your brain, your creative brain back then, always added more to the story than was actually there. That's why when you play a game after 30 years or so, you think, what the hell is this thing? It's not quite how I remembered it back as a kid, because all those stories from before aren't there, because as an adult you're less creative. I don't know what happens there. Probably because you're not in the playground talking rubbish, eating crisps or something. But yes, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game at all. But yeah, it's not a classic. So we've got half a door. We're going quite well here. So let's try and predict what the next maze colour is going to be like. I don't think it's going to be the same colour as any of the meanies at all, so not the red or magenta or white, the central character. So I think, what's it been so far? It's been yellow, then cyan, then green. We're sort of like running out of colours, so I'm going to go for a dark blue. We said hooray last time. All the people that agreed with me, a big hooray there. So let's get ready for it to say hooray again when we get a dark blue. Now, it's 3 left. 3 parts of the door, I should say. We're wandering around like a twit, as per usual. Favourite maze game? Yep, it's Maziacs. I think that was early 80s, so a bit before this one. This isn't too bad. Music starts getting a little bit on your nerves after a while. Come on, just 2 bits of the door left and then we're through. Right, 1. There's the bottom one below here. Get ready to say a big hooray for dark blue. We're through. Crazy animation coming up. Boom. Okay, hooray for dark blue. Hooray for dark blue. Dark blue. Oh, it's yellow again, so it does circle round. So yes, I hope you liked having a look at that one. It's an okay game. It's not a classic. Back in the day, I may have played it a few times, but not a long length of time. So if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then by all means put them below. You're always more than welcome. That was Cavelon or Cavelon, published by Ocean in 1984. Not bad. Yeah, so thanks for watching that again. And until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.